In the folds of history, hidden from the gaze of those who only see the surface, lies a lineage of wisdom as ancient as it is enigmatic. Hermeticism, an esoteric tradition whose roots sink into the dusty soil of ancient Egypt. This path of knowledge is a subterranean river that has nourished thinkers, alchemists, and seekers of truth throughout the centuries. A river whose course meanders through the landscape of the hidden and the sacred. The central figure of this tradition is Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great, a legendary being said to be a fusion of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. He is credited with authoring the Corpus Hermeticum, a collection of texts that are the pulsating heart of Hermeticism. These writings, shrouded in the mystery of the ages, contain the Hermetic teachings about the nature of the cosmos, divinity, and the alchemy of the spirit. According to Hermetic tradition, the universe is a vast living organism, a cosmos imbued with a divine and mystical order. Everything is interconnected in an eternal dance of causes and effects, of correspondences and analogies. As above, so below, as below, so above, proclaims the Emerald Tablet, one of the most revered texts of Hermeticism. This maxim encapsulates the vision of a universe in which the microcosmic and the macrocosmic are mutually reflective, in which the study of one is the study of all. The Emerald Tablet, also known as the Smaragdine Table, Tabula Smaragdina, or simply the Tablet, is one of the most revered and enigmatic texts within the Hermetic and alchemical tradition. Its origin is lost in the mists of time, shrouded in legends and symbols, attributed to the mythical Hermes Trismegistus, who is said to have inscribed his esoteric wisdom on a tablet of pure emerald. Though brief, the content of the Emerald Tablet is profoundly symbolic and open to multiple levels of interpretation. Its central message, encapsulated in the famous phrase, "as above, so below, as below, so above," speaks of the fundamental unity of the cosmos, of the correspondence between the different levels of reality, the material, the spiritual, and the divine. The text of the tablet is a series of cryptic aphorisms, each bearing layers of meaning and symbolism. It speaks of the creation and transformation of matter, of the Father of all totality, and how all things come from this thing through a single process. The tablet explains that the miracles of the art, referring to alchemy, are achieved by applying this principle of correspondence, suggesting that understanding and manipulation of one can lead to the knowledge and mastery of the other. The Emerald Tablet is not only a cornerstone in the Hermetic tradition, but has also exerted a profound influence on Western alchemy. Alchemists of the Middle Ages and Renaissance saw in its text a map towards the philosopher's stone, the elixir of life, and the key to the transmutation of base metals into gold. But beyond physical alchemy, the tablet has also been interpreted in terms of spiritual alchemy as a guide for inner transformation and enlightenment. At the deepest level, the Emerald Tablet is an invitation to reflection and meditation, a mirror reflecting the mysteries of the universe and the human soul. Its words are like seeds planted in the garden of the mind, which, if carefully cultivated, can bloom into a profound understanding of reality and oneself. The tablet remains a source of fascination and study, a text that, despite or perhaps because of its brevity and obscurity, has captured the imagination of seekers, philosophers, and mystics over the centuries. In its enigmas lies a perpetual invitation to look beyond the apparent, to discover the hidden truths lying at the intersection of the material and the spiritual, the human and the divine. At the heart of Hermetic practice lies alchemy, not merely as the material transmutation of metals, but as a profound alchemy of the soul. For the Hermetist, the true gold is not found in the chambers of the earth, but in the illumination and transformation of the inner self. Hermetic alchemy is a journey towards self-knowledge and towards unification with the all, a process of purification and spiritual elevation that transforms the lead of ignorance into the gold of wisdom. Throughout history, Hermeticism has woven its subtle influence into the currents of philosophy, religion, art, and science. From the mysticism of the Kabbalah to the explorations of Renaissance alchemists, from the salons of philosophers to the works of great artists, the spirit of Hermeticism has been a spark that has ignited the pursuit of knowledge and the understanding of the divine. Today, Hermeticism remains a beacon for those who seek to understand the mysteries of the cosmos and their own existence. Its teachings, eternal and universal, invite continual exploration, a journey of the soul that delves into the depth of the hidden to find, at last, the light of truth and wisdom. And so, in the stillness of reflection and study, in the sacred space where the external meets the internal, the Hermetic tradition continues its silent flow, a river of stars in the vast firmament of the human spirit.